Hello everybody. It's about time we finally got back to these Endless Zone streams. There was just so much going on in the past few months in modding, I wasn't really able to do any more. Hi neighbour, welcome to the Pyramid of Doom. It's just like a regular pyramid, but, you know, doomier. Oh my... wow. Level 1 Ice Bloom. I mean, that is just the automatic choice, right? Is anyone in the chat yet? I guess I'm going to pick this then. I mean, I'm just shocked. I did not expect to get such a valuable plant so quickly. Hello! First person to chat. Instant ice... How? How did I get Ice Bloom instantly? That is ridiculous. Hello to you too. One of each plant versus a... Okay. I have never considered a version of that question where it's plants instead of Pokemon. My answer to that is Pokra. My day's been fine today, thank you. Speaking of Christmas, I may very well do a Feast of Us stream of the Feast of Us timed event on Christmas Day. No guarantees, but it's a possibility. I am leaning towards Snapdragon, so I have some area of effect early on. Of course, if anyone in the chat has a disagreement about that, there's always a way you can pick my plant here for me. But I think I'm just going to go for Snapdragon. Lava Guava is tempting, but I need a good attacker ASAP. Let's stall that Ra in the range of the Snapdragon. Oh, the game is giving me a lot of plant food. I mean, I know it normally does in the early levels, but even so. They don't actually do column 1 sandstorms, right? I know in vanilla they can, or at least could, I don't know if they can currently, but certainly in the original Pyramid of Doom, before Gogs were added, I know they could go to column 2. But I think when they added Gog, they nerfed sandstorms in vanilla. Solar Tomato could be very, very useful later on. But I think I'm going to go with Solar Tomato. I need to make sure I'm well prepared for later levels. Oh, hello, Munchkin. Yeah, I'm going to go with Solar Tomato. I may regret that, due to the fact I don't have a good attacker for dealing with torchlights, but we shall see. I have plenty of plant food, so it should be fine. I'll see what, maybe 3 torchlights maximum in this level? Come on, give me a torchlight so I have a reason to use this plant food. I think my 3 torchlights maximum might have been an overestimate. I'm going to get 1 on the final wave and that's it, right? PvZ2. Okay. Oh, wow. Wow. They were both carrying plant food. I am thinking turkey poult here. Hello, Venom. If I lose on one of these levels, then yeah, I restart from the beginning of the Endless Zone. Hopefully that doesn't happen, but I'm sure I'll get at least one failure on a later Endless Zone. Some of them are kind of ridiculous. Oh, Turkey is definitely good, considering this is a Garg level now. Gregory has joined the party. I probably need something that's really good at clearing graves soon. Turkey Poult is good at it when there are no zombies in the row. But since it will prioritise targeting zombies, it won't be great when there are zombies to target. There will probably only be one Gregory in this level. I would be very surprised if I see more than one. Why are there Among Us jokes in my chat? Why does chat feel the need to be so sus today? Youthful plant food. Ooh, hello. Turkey Poult could be super useful even late game just because it stalls Garg so effectively. Did I even get Turkey Poult in Pirate Seas? I don't know if I did. Oh boy. This is a little tricky because these are both very good stallers to pick, but I mean, better sun producer is a better sun producer. Three flags already? Okay, fine. I think I might not use snapdragons here because I want to make Ice Bloom actually do something for once. But if I end up needing snapdragons, I could put them a bit further back at least. Are there two zombies there? I don't know, that seemed like it was taking way too long to beat with just a turkey poult. Wrong hotkey. Okay, you know what? I will have snapdragons, but I will put them a bit further back. Need something to spend my sun on. There we go, that is exactly why I wanted snapdragons further back, so I could actually freeze the torchlights. Yeah, I got Ice Bloom on level 1 Venom. I was dumbfounded by seeing it on level 1. Hello, 57. Please stop moving so I can stall you with so I can have the turkeys eat you. I don't think I'll be able to Ice Bloom every torchlight, but I can try. I should have plant food for a few of them anyway. I'm assuming torchlights have an increased each DPS because they do seem to chew through these turkeys fast. I think most veteran zombies eat faster than normal, so not too surprising. Wait, were there no torchlights on the final wave? That's funny. And symmetry. Banana is a lot better in Pirate Seas because you can group up the zombies on specific planks. Lack of 3x3 really hurts Banana Launcher. Curtail is kind of just bad. Daisy Chain and Dandelion I think I'm going to go Daisy Chain, because who knows when I'll get Winter Melon, if I do. It's probably a good idea to have an AoE stalling plant in general. Yeah, I'm pretty sure I got Power Lily in the first stream in Dead Man's Booty. I don't know how well I will handle it if I don't get Power Lily early. Power Lily is such an important plant, because it just gives me so much freedom. If I can't use... if I can't use my... Wow, that's a lot of graves. Plant food very freely, then it becomes a lot more difficult, because I don't want to end up with too little plant food going into a hard level. Snapdragon might be a good idea here just to clear out these graves. I really do need a grave clearing plant. Grape Shot would be amazing because it's just a really good insta in general as well. Hello, Ra and Conehead Sandstorms. I sure hope they don't spawn any really difficult zombies in Sandstorms later on. I'm sure Dandelion is a good choice, but I think stalling is a bit more important. Wait, was the Pyramid Head and... I know there was a Pharaoh in a sandstorm there. Was the Pyramid Head the sandstorm as well? That's not terrifying at all. Pyramid Head and Pharaoh Sandstorm. Imitator Ice Bloom less than 10 levels in. Chat. I think we might have a good run already. Let's go for it. I mean, Sunshroom is not remotely bad to have for 40 levels, unless you're in a really ambush-heavy world. Like, it's the best raw sun producer, except, like, relative to its cost. Sunshroom is absolutely good. Twin Sunflower tends to be, I think, the best for Endless, just because it's got the strongest of the plant food effects, and is pretty efficient. I think the only other one that really competes with Twin Sunflower in Endless is Moonflower, but Primal Sun and Sunshroom are both about on par with each other for how good they are in different situations. And they're both absolutely worth having for Endless. You know what's going to happen? Because I have used up all my luck on Dead Man's Booty and Pyramid of Doom, by the time I get to something like Greatest Hits, I'm going to have the worst luck possible. When I really should need it. Yeah, the early levels spam you with plant food a lot. I don't really mind it, it makes it easier to just blitz through them. I can just rush through them really quickly using plant food to clear out waves. If the sandstorms are as bad as people say, Imitator Ice Bloom is probably more important here than in most Endless zones. Yeah, Far Future is probably going to be the next one I do, because EM Peach makes it quite easy. Despite Gargantua Primes generally being annoying, EM Peach is just too good in Far Future. I think I'm going Shadow Shroom here. Meteor Flower is not bad, but I have enough attackers I could do with an Insta. Wow, the game really loves giving me torchlights. Wasted Shadow Shroom, the zombie just died anyway. Oh, that is a sandstorm. This is only level 8. That was... Ice Bloom's ability to counter sandstorms is invaluable. I'm thinking... Ooh, actually... Teleportato Mine is a really good anti-sandstorm for when they get too close to the house. I think Teleportato is my choice here. I very nearly went for Primal Potato, which would definitely be good for clearing graves, but that's about it. Like, it's an okay insta, but I need something that deals with sandstorms. Tomb Raiders are an underrated, annoying zombie in the early game. I can absolutely see them being a problem in later Endless. Oh yeah, vanilla would actually completely shut down the sandstorms. I should keep my eyes out for that and remember that's going to be very useful. Oh, did you make the Altverse weekly challenge last week? The Dark Ages one with all the tombstones. I quite liked it. I'm not huge on the speedrun challenges. They're not my favourite kind of challenge. But it was a pretty good one, I'd say. It was one of my favourite speedrun challenges. I think I quite like how you have to think a bit outside the box about dealing with the amount of graves you've got at the start. It's good to have a speedrun challenge that manages to stand out, and I think yours did that. Oh, hello, Boom Balloon Flower. Honestly, I know I rejected Banana Launcher earlier, but this could be a decent anti-sandstorm measure as well as a grave clearer in the early mid-game. I think I'm going for this. Speaking of clearing graves, oh boy, that is a lot. How many flags is this one going to be? Am I going to get like an early 4-flagger? Only 2. Okay, that's fine. Would have been a little worried if it was a super long one because of that zombie selection. Oh wait, I just realised Boom Balloon is even better for clearing the graves for one simple reason. Does this clear them instantly or just break them to low health? Low health. Still incredibly valuable. Okay, fine, whatever. One balloon is not quite enough for a torchlight. That's kind of annoying. Even balloon symmetry. Ooh. I am very torn between Hypno and Coconut. Hypno is a good early game insta that clears graves well. But Coconut is a pretty good overall attacker. I think I'm giving the edge to Hypno here. Almost 5 solid columns of graves. Cool. Go, my hypnotized zombie. Devour those tombstones. Boom balloon at the ready. That Gog took a while to take out. Oh, torchlight. Whoa, another torchlight. Wrong zombie, Hypno Shroom. Endless zones get pretty hectic at higher levels. You'll have to deal with large quantities of gargantuars even before the first flag. So, I think Poinsettia is probably the play here. Because, I mean, it is the anti-grid item plant. Let's give this a go. I would say Endless is not designed to be balanced at high levels. You are supposed to find the most broken strategies you can to try and get past what the levels send at you. Well, you missed me getting Ice Bloom on the first level. Honestly, my early game luck has been pretty good. Already got Primal Sun, Imitator, Ice Bloom, Turkey Polt, now Poinsettia. I've got lots of things to counter the big gimmicks of the world that are really annoying, like the tombstones. I think the next big thing I want is probably vanilla, as it will make sure I'm set against sandstorms. Let's see. Yeah, I'm still getting plant food spammed, so it's pretty easy. No more gravestones, please. And with that, 12 levels down. Oh my... Wow. Wow. I did not expect... Look at this luck I've had. Ice Bloom, Solar Tomato, Turkey Poult, Primal Sun, Imitator, Teleportato, Boingsettia, Grape Shot. More than half of the plants I've gotten are really valuable plants to have. That seems a lot like Eclipse Endless Venom. I'm pretty sure that doesn't guarantee plant food every flag in late Endless, but it still has the plant food at the start of every level. So I guess Resonance took that from Eclipse. Yeah, anyway, I think I'm going Grape Shot. I have no reason not to. I can't quite believe my luck. These... Why am I getting this on one of the easy Endless zones? That's my question. Oh, I've gotten lots of torchlights so far. I feel like they've appeared in about half of all the levels. Let's clear out these graves. Ah, I see. This level's going to have mean sandstorms. 3 plant foods in a row. Like, literally in a row. I want to try and time the daisy chains, so that each row gets them desynced quite nicely. Ooh. I love camels in Endless Zones so much. I'm thinking tumbleweed. Child Guard is an option, but it needs replacing so much. I think a spammable knockback insta is probably better. I don't actually need Boingsettia here. Boingsettia. I feel like it always feels like it should be Boingsettia, not Boingsetter. stop that sandstorm, please? Oh wow, none of the zombies were far enough on screen for that to even teleport them. Turkey Polt is so much fun to use. Pepper Polt? Nah, you know what, I'll just go Puff Shroom. Yeah, this'll work, I think. I'm still getting plenty of plant food, so it shouldn't be an issue. Oh yeah, I know imitating Ice Bloom would be useful. I don't want to use it too much until I have to. This is not too bad. Not much to talk about at the moment. Double torchlight again, of course. Oh boy, another sandstorm. They are so heavy with sandstorms. Come on. Why do torchlights take so much damage? Yep, this is pretty easy. Even the torchlight spam that we're starting to get to isn't really a problem. I wouldn't say it's single-handedly torchlights making it interesting, because the sandstorms are actually kind of threatening in this endless. Ooh, I have to do sweet pea just because it's the new plant. I kind of just have to. Hold on a moment, I'll be back in a minute. Okay, back. Another torchlight level. I have to bring Sweet Pea. Why wouldn't I? And then I think... yeah, I'm going to bring Teleportato for those annoying sandstorms. Let's see how Sweet Pea can handle itself. And yeah, vanilla would make the sandstorms a complete non-issue, but there's no guarantee we ever find it within the first 100 levels. Hello there, Explorer. I'm not worried about you at all, because Teleportato Mine go. That was a nice easy level to show off Sweet Pea. Honestly, I think I've got enough good ways of clearing graves that I don't need Grave Buster. Am I gonna regret this in the future? Maybe. But I think I'm going to avoid Grave Buster. Then again, none of these are great options. I think Gloomvine is the best other option, but it's only really good for dealing with imps. I think you know what, Gravebuster, there's no reason not to take it. Also, that was like the third time I've been offered Curtail, by the way. The game really wants me to have Curtail, despite the fact that it's just not good. Even in normal play, I don't think it's very good, let alone in Endless. Not the most ideal early game insta, but it works. Just got to finish off this Garg now. Goodbye, Gregory. Honestly, same, Venom. The one flag levels are really difficult unless you have Power Lily and then you can just stall the final wave. Because you have to be so careful and conservative with your plant food. I think this is a Lava Guava moment. None of these are especially good. I mean, Sticky Bomb's not awful. But I would like to have a good damaging insta. I mean, I do have Grape Shot, but I mean like an early game one. That works on zombies that don't eat, like these two. You would have chosen Split Pea. Truly, your motivations, your goals are beyond our understanding. Split Pea to counter sandstorms. Yes, definitely. They'll definitely counter the Pyramid Head sandstorms. No. I do not like you, Torchlight. Get away. Boom. Fusion Split P is more or less just a more boring version of Maypop Mechanic. There are definitely better ways to make Split P like an interesting plant. Why do you want me to take Cattail so badly, game? Has someone in chat counted? I think it's like the 4th Cattail I think that I've been offered. You know what? Let's just take it. None of these are great options. Let's just take Cattail so the game stops asking me to take it. Lily of Alchemy is a less bad plant than Cattail. There, I said it. Taking Cattail is the option that a madman goes for. I'm even going to bring it into this level. This will not backfire. Trust me. I'm going to bring Turkey Polt as well. I need to make sure I'm safe against the Gargantuars. I think the reason you're confused by my pronunciation of Cattail is the fact that I say it quite quickly. I'm not like saying it differently necessarily, I'm just saying it quickly normally. Cattail. Unless you actually like pronounce the T twice and go cat tail, but that I don't think anyone else normally says that. Okay, I'm giving Cattail credit where it's due. It's not doing too badly at clearing out graves. I guess they're also good anti-imps, now I think about it. I still don't like Cattail in Reflourished at all. And don't expect me to be bringing it into other endless levels. Because it will get overwhelmed by the hordes. Get out of there. I do not want more torchlights. That is a freeze frame for that guard. Will the plant food work today? Wow, it did. The amount of times I've been burned by cattail plant food not working in Reflourished. Hello there. Wait, oh! I was about to say, ooh, Thunshroom. And then I see Power Lily. The game is just gifting me this run. I sure hope no one super chat to make me pick something else. But yeah, I think I have basically beaten this endless mode. I'm 20 levels in and I've already got practically every late game plant I want. The only two remaining now, I think, would be Wintermelon and Vanilla. So... what's my attacker gonna be for this one? Turkey solo, baby. Let's see if I can just turkey polt the zombies to death. Kind of fitting. A month late for Thanksgiving. I've already said it earlier this stream. This luck in this endless zone is probably taking away from my luck in the actually hard endless zones where I'll need it. I fear when the sandstorms get closer than they already are. I do not want to see column 2 pyramid heads. Do not do that to me, game. Oh my goodness. Stop. No more sandstorms. I love perma-stalling Gargs. That was a lot of Gargs in this level. I think it's a good thing I brought Turkey Bolt, honestly. Maybe not a good thing I used it as my main DPS, but it's good I brought it. Ghost Pepper, I think, is the only valid option here. Fume Shroom is not that great here because there are quite a few high health threats. Like, I don't think there's any threatening zombie Fume Shroom really counters here. How long do I think this stream will go on? I don't know, probably till I get to about level 4. Did it cut out part way through what I was saying? Sorry, I think I'll stream till about level 30. So, another 10 levels, maybe less, depends on how long the levels are, I guess. I want to get at least level 25, but level 30 is the ideal goal. Alright, see ya, Venom. I really like sweet peas plant food. Feels like a slightly... I don't know if it's as strong, but it feels like an overall better version of Coconut Cannon, even if it's got less damage. Just because of how it drags zombies in. Oh my goodness, a single ice bloom doesn't even get to the entire sandstorm. Yeah, okay, I'm still getting comments about, oh, why does he sound like Creeps? Because we're both from Britain. I don't think we all sound the same, but I think we have a similar enough accent that you end up thinking, wow, they seem very similar. I might need to use plant food on Ice Bloom, actually, to recharge it. Oh, this is awful. I should not have tried to use Sweet Pea here. These sandstorms are actually kind of brutal. And this will finish off the wave, aside from those two. The next Endless after this one will be Far Future, because EM Peach is just so good in that. Excuse me one moment, I'm going to be back in a minute. And I'll probably pick Goldbloom when I'm back. And I'm back. I will not pick Beamerang. I don't think it's going to be that useful. I'm already getting overwhelmed by large hordes. Piercing 3 zombies is not useful enough. Actually, you know what? I'm going to go with Banana Launcher. Just so I have, like, a proper heavy plant. I know I said earlier it wasn't going to be that useful, but I think I need it. I don't have any particular plans for doing something like a Q&A, no. I mean, who knows, maybe at some point in the future I might. My plans for the Feast of Us event are probably to stream it on Christmas Day. I will let you know with a stream prepared in a few days, probably. That is the current plan, but there is no guarantees. Boiling plant food is something I always forget exists. I shouldn't, it's really good, especially for these sandstorms. Alright, see you. Have a good day. And I hope you catch some more of my streams too. Hopefully, some more of my endless streams. I'm hoping I can stream Pyramid of Doom a bit more often and then move on to the next one. These sandstorms do come scarily close for so early in the Endless Zone. They could get really bad going forward. And that's level 22. Looking at the time, I think it might be best to go for only level 25. Sorry, Twin Sunflower? Why is the game being so nice to me? Yeah, I need vanilla. That is the one thing I truly, desperately need. because sandstorms are the threat right now. Still keep spamming these torchlight levels at me though. You know what, let's use Cattail again, just because I'm sure everyone wants to see Cattail again. Maybe it'll become the mascot of this particular endless run, because the game tried so hard to make me pick it. I mean, it's not doing too badly, I guess. It's very satisfying seeing Boom Balloon Flower target those camels. They're just instantly destroying all of them at once. Yeah, let's get rid of that sandstorm, thank you. I can't believe it. The sandstorms getting to column 4 now is extremely scary. I really, really hope they don't get further. Column 3 is going to be awful. Column 2? I don't even know what I'll do if I don't have vanilla. I think once I get vanilla, it's probably going to be an auto pick in every single level, just because the sandstorms are so dangerous. Okay. Oh, that explosion was satisfying. Well, almost. The one camel that survived. I'm thinking out of these ones, apple mortar is the sensible choice. Magic shroom is the funny choice. I want to pick the funny option, but the sandstorms scare me too much, so I need to try and play well rather than play in silly ways. I'm sorry, I wanted to do the funny choice, but the sandstorms are scaring me. Oh, wait, I don't need to do the imitator ice bloom here. There's no torchlights, so I could do something else, like imitator teleportato, which will be way better for dealing with the sandstorms. Okay, here's the deal. If Magic Shroom gets offered on literally the next level, I will take it regardless of any other options available. I really hope I don't regret that. Zucchini is much better than Magic Shroom for Endless. Still not amazing, but not terrible, so I might pick Zucchini if it gets offered. I've just realised how good Teleportato is with something like Apple Mortar. Because you can pull the zombies into specifically the middle. Oh my goodness, they're at column 3 now. That was literally only one level after they got to column 4. Are you kidding me? What was I saying again? Yeah, Teleportato can pull zombies into the middle row, where they're taking damage from, like, all of the Apple Mortars at once. No, bad Explorer. It did not give me the funny option 2 levels in a row. I'm sorry, everyone. Iceweed, on the other hand, looks like an incredibly enticing choice. This probably isn't a great level for Iceweed because I don't have torchlights to make use of it, but I mean, there isn't anything to counter it either. So maybe I'll bring Iceweed here. Yeah, I think this will be the last level of the stream. So, we'll be 1/4 of... Oh, that is a good level to end on. The first 4 flag level. Unfortunately, because it doesn't have, like, gargantuars or torchlights, it's probably not going to be a hard 4 flag level. But who knows, the sandstorms could have some tricks up their sleeve. I'm pretty sure it's the first 4 flag I've gotten in this stream. I've gotten a few 3 flag levels. I don't think there was a 4 flag before this. Fear. Oh, you know what I really need? If I can't get vanilla, I at least want to get time warp. Okay, no sandstorms on this flag wave. That's good. Very good. Okay, I stopped that sandstorm in its entirety. That's also good. Okay. No major zombie threats in that sandstorm, that's good. Well, I don't think there's anything the zombies can do now. So this final flag is basically a victory lap. Has the game, like, used up all its sandstorms? Where are they? There are no more sandstorms, it seems. There we go, one on the final wave. And with that, I've completed 1/4 of my goal for level 100 in Pyramid of Doom. Thank you for watching, and have a good day. And yes, I think the next stream will probably be on Christmas Day for this Festivus timed event. So try not to miss it. And that's all for today.